All right, I got to pack up Pepper because we got to get to the shop club in Houston in the morning because I'm helping a friend of mine with his 996 Carrera. It's an early edition. He needs to replace the water pump as well as getting a low temperature thermostat. He's running a little bit hot and he wants to get the coolant on into the engine block faster. So I'm going to help him with that. But I thought this would be a good time for me to upgrade my travel situation. The logistics is getting a little too much, especially now that I have to help a friend. I want to make sure that I come prepared because the last thing I want to do is for me to waste his time and come and I don't have everything that he may need. He's bringing the parts, but I need to cover all the other bases. So there's a lot of things that I need to bring other than just some wrenches, right? Like I said before in the previous videos, the Shop Club Houston offers their customers access to their toolboxes, which is great, right? But there are certain tools that I like, and I'll go over those here in a minute, that aren't included in that package that I want to bring. But again, it's been kind of cumbersome because I've been using this freebie Milwaukee tool bag. Don't get me wrong, it's great for quick little stop and goes. You need to patch up a radiator hose, or you're going over to a buddy's house to go build a deck or whatever. That's perfect for that. But when you need specialized tools or torque wrenches or any of that kinds of stuff, you need to be able to be more organized. So I decided to upgrade to that right there. And you guys are looking at that and you're probably going, from what I'm finding out is there's, the opinion falls on two sides of one fence, and that is either you love them or you hate them. And typically because you hate them because they're overpriced. And I would agree with that. Although these are fantastic for what they do. You got to see the value in them. And I'm going to show you that here in a second. But overall, this is basically just the mid-size 21-inch. It doesn't have wheels. I haven't figured that out. But I like this idea where you can stack this stuff and it locks into it. Right now, I'm guessing that what I would put there are my extra bolts. So after the Porsche 911 engine rebuild, I had a lot of extra bolts, and I decided to use these pack-out storage units because Yogi Mama was nice enough to stuff these under the Christmas tree for me a couple of years ago. That's why I got it, right? It's supposed to, and I like doing this first. I like picking the handle up because otherwise you're kind of stuck without it. And there, right? So now I can pick this up with all of my tools in it. If I was Hercules, I'm not. I'm 54 years old. And so I need to be careful with the weight on this thing because I got a lot of things that I need to carry over there. Yeah, so everything up here, I want to get into my pack out. I need some spare clamps as well, just in case. Thread chasers, man. Thread chasers. You can't go anywhere without these if you're doing a project for somebody, especially when you're talking about aluminum. So that right there is important. Some other things you'll see here is my Ugga Dugga. I love this guy. The only fatal flaw on it is I decided on a 1/2-inch anvil on this thing for some reason. I don't know, I was a noob. Now I know better to get a 3/8. I like this one here too because it's, it's gun style. Got a couple power tools, torque wrenches, reducers, everything that I feel like I'm going to need, and of course chemicals. Okay, so let's get this in this case and let's see if I can keep it organized. And I'll bet you 10 to 1 that Yogi Mama's going to come out here, look it over, and manage to get all of this into like one little corner right here while I'm going to have it all spread out. You'll see. This is a gift from my good friend Bruce. I know he's probably watching this video. Hey Bruce, this is awesome. I had no idea it was reversible until I actually took it out of the packaging. I was like, oh wait a minute, this thing does more than what I gave him. Yeah, believe it or not, I actually gave him almost a similar tool, except it was strictly for the little 1/4-inch sockets. And see, like brilliant minds think alike. So I'm thinking oh man, I thought I was gonna get away with it. My little charger. Ooh, even then, over there. So it doesn't look like, I don't know if I do it like that. And like that, will that close? Yes, it'll close. All right, it's all fitting. But what will Yogi Mama do with this? Yogi Mama, I got a challenge for you.
I don't like challenges.
Oh, you'll like this one.
You need to challenge me because you're almost...
Because I'm drinking. Yes, I challenge you to make me another drink. But first, I've got this pack out I showed you earlier, yeah? So I've managed to get everything I need for tomorrow's project in here. Let me see how heavy this thing is real quick before I show you what's in it. Oh, it's not bad. Okay. About 200 pounds.
Only.
So Yogi Mama, the audience, I didn't. The audience challenged you to do a better job of what I just did in this pack out, right?
See it.
And I think Milwaukee and Home Depot would probably thank you too, because I didn't do a stupendous job.
Let's see it. Let's see if I can make
So I managed to get a whole bunch of stuff into this tiny little spot. Look, this beautiful, well organized. Look at that. There's no gaps there.
Amateur.
So your mission, if you choose to accept it, is to see if you can get it all in one quadrant. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's to see if you can do a better job. And you're like, hold my Cosmo. I know.
Yeah.
It's probably not Cosmo. It's more like a
Challenge
tequila.
accepted.
Challenge accepted. All right, here we go.
Okay, well, first we got to get everything out of here.
Like everything?
Yeah, we got to start from scratch. Because the thing that you failed to do is start by loading all of the larger things first.
That's not true. Those tools are really large, and they're heavy.
No, this is not ideal. Like that, even all that dead space. I got you, baby. What? Like that's loose? Come on.
And again, I distributed that all on the bottom so it's not too heavy on one side.
Ah, so I see. You want a balance.
I want to balance the weight because I got to carry it.
Okay. Easy peasy.
See, I smirk.
You smirk at me.
Okay, now you got to close it and latch it. I'll have to check the audio levels on those clamps to make sure that it wasn't a straining sound that I just heard. All right, now here. Here go the clamps flying off, you see? All right, here, take the camera. And I'm gonna lift it up. And we're gonna see if it's balanced, all right? Okay. I'm just gonna, do it straight across. You ready? No, I'm just kidding. All right, here we go. Hey, that's not bad. You almost did as good a job as me.
Almost?
On the balancing part. The other part, yeah. Let's look at this, guys. Let's see. If you had her when you were in basic training, your foot locker would be impeccable. You'd be like, outstanding, private. My mama did it. I could fit more in there, I'm thinking. What do you think?
I think that you could.
I could probably fit, I don't know, my tire inflator?
But then you couldn't lift it.
Probably not. Yeah. So there you go, guys. Once again, Yogi Mama beat Yogi at his own game. And I'm okay with that. I'm emasculated every day. Back to work.
Back to work.
Back to work. This won't fit in. Well, first of all, it won't fit with the hose down there either. That's for the air cannon. It's not going to fit with that spare tire post there. I need to figure that out. It's supposed to just come out, and it may be because of the carpeting. So I'm going to pull the carpeting back and see if I can get that out. Do you really think I was going to pull all the carpeting out to get that stupid little stud out? I almost did. But then I was like, wait a minute. What if I just cut it? And I was like, no, don't say that on camera. You just need to use what's already there to get it out. Boom! Problem solved. And check out that fitment, man. It's like it was meant to be. If I had a tiny, efficient spare tire. I think I could get it in there, like one of those little stupid single collapsible ones over there. But anyway, yeah, so here is this. Now, I want to get it in there, but first I think I'm going to lift the handle up, because if I have to lift it up all together, or if I try to, I want to make sure I can. There. All right, now I don't think I can get the air cannon in here, but let's try. No way. Niet. Niet. But I think it'll fit. I think. Come on, man. Who are you kidding? I think it'll fit. It'll fit just fine. Yeah, I would say that this is a successful endeavor here, man. That pack out was perfect, and I still have some room to add maybe another layer if I happen to need whatever else. But right now, that is beautiful. I have more room. And again, I can even make it project specific. So in this case, this is about a water pump and a thermostat. So I have all the right sizes in there and we're ready to go. All right, let's get out of here and let's head to the shop. So it looks like everything arrived just fine. Everything is intact. This thing is awesome and it's not too heavy. And if I had to, I could probably hold it by this handle as well. Not that I would want to, but there you go. And not too bad. So now I got all my tools. The sonic tools provided by the shop club. Now I just got to wait for my customer, my friend Steve. He's a little late. He's told him to get here at 9:30 so he could cool off the coolant. But I guess he wants me to walk around the shop club and take a look and see if there's anything new. I see a GT3. Let's go look at that GT3. Let's hold the phone and go look at this Ferrari Testarossa. What do you think about that? Ooh, another Ferrari right there. Ooh-wee. Look at that. Holy crap. Pininfarina.
Ferrari California T. This is an anniversary. You might notice number 70. It's one of 70.
Wow, really?
All 70 were painted a different color. So each one was a unique color, 70 different colors. So this is the only one of this color.
There's only one at 70 in the entire world of this car.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, it's only got about 3,600 miles on it.
Dude, those exhausts. Wow. All right, so this is pretty much it. This is all you're really gonna need. There are some other tools, like this is a 19. I'm not sure why I grabbed this one, but you're gonna need a 10 and a 13 mil, maybe an electric ratchet. And then here is your water pump, and this one here is the composite bladed one. Right, Steve? This is the all right, this is the composite bladed one, so if it does break up, let's hope it doesn't, but if it does, it'll do less damage to your engine, apparently. This here is a low temperature thermostat. Basically, it opens up at 160 degrees centigrade rather than 170, I think, 180. Okay, so basically he's complaining of the thermostat being too hot on this car. It runs about what, 190, 200?
Yeah,
okay.
high 90s.
Hey, I wanted to pause this video for a second and answer a few questions that some of my viewers have been asking me. And some of them are, hey, what do you use to detail your car? Or, hey, what kind of tools do you use in your garage every day? Well, luckily, Amazon has allowed me to build a storefront on their page. And I put the link down below in the description. And if you need cleaning supplies from like the chemical guys or tools from Tecton or Milwaukee, I've curated a bunch of those tools on that site, and everything you buy helps support the channel. So I really appreciate that, and it helps fund projects like this. Not by much, maybe a penny or two, but the more people that buy tools, because you need tools, if you buy them through my storefront, I get a little commission, and it helps me and Yogi Mama. And also, please like and subscribe to my videos. I don't ask a whole lot, but now I'm begging. All right, now back to the show.
8 degrees, 100 degrees outside. The car is running about 210.
210, okay. All right, this is nice. All right, so we're gonna start with getting this off. 7 mil on the clamps. We gotta get the mass airflow sensor off. And that right there, I believe, is a 15 mil. Okay, let's get busy. Right. Hot stuff. Hot stuff. Oh shit, that's on.
It's only 180.
That's it. Hey, hey, what? Whoa, ha. That tastes like crap. As you can see, it's still coming out. I mean, it's a slow process for some reason, and it's only dropped about a gallon, so not a whole lot has come out, but I guess that's all we need. All right, so what's next is I already loosened up the exhaust clamps off of this bracket here. We got to take this bracket off and then loosen up the support brace. But before I do any of that, obviously we got to support the engine, so I've got a screw jack, and we'll take it from there. The idea here is just to take the weight off of the bracket. So anything we do from this point, it'll be supported here. Okay. And then there's a 10 mil. That's called an alignment bolt. Where's the hell did I put my hook in here? Yeah, right there. And then there's another one.
Come
there.
from the top.
I have to come at it from the top, like you said, but this one here I can get. There we go. Okay, and then the other one. Oh.
Sure. We'll be able to get it.
You want me to take it off? Take that.
Not yet, not yet.
We got Yogi's sexy assistant here helping us.
Doing one of my last videos before I get deported.
They're probably waiting for you at your house right now. Go ahead and put it down.
What did you do? You sold those wheels?
I sold them. I got rid of them.
Here, so I can get access to the rest of the pipe. I gotta take this off. Well, not off, I just gotta
Loosen it up.
Yeah, another bolt. Something else fell in there. I mean, set it up the same exact way, and then use the old bolts to put them in the exact same holes so that you know where they go, because they're all different lengths. Oh, this is. It's definitely a combination of ratchets and spanners. Okay, that was kind of a bear. We had to bring the car And now we gotta get this gasket. We're gonna trim it off right about here. And so that the other gasket stays in place. All right, the gasket is ready. You had to cut the little end attached to it. You got to cut that off. And the dowels itself will hold. Yes, sir.
We're not pulling off this one yet.
Yeah, don't count your eggs, man. Okay, one more right up there. All right, torque. Yeah, torque. I just got to reconnect everything. Torqued. You got one of those little funnels?
No, I
It's
got
a
a real
great
funnel.
freaking gift. You got a real funnel. I'm milking her. Come on, baby. There we go. See? It's not even dropping the line yet. Sounds good, man. All right, that's going to do it for this episode. We took care of the water pump. We put a low temperature thermostat. Now the temperature is sitting at around what, 180? 180? So that's great. It's where it needs to be. Coolant's topped off. About 2.5 to 3 hours is about how long it took. But next time I do it, it'll be a lot faster. So with that, we appreciate it. Thanks for watching Yogi's Garage. We'll see you next time.